So today we're going to be talking about mental health and counselling, more specifically counselling from a company called Mynurva, who have kindly sponsored this video. They are an online counselling service, so they do their sessions through video calls, and they are going to be helping you lovely people out, so stay tuned for that. So before we get into it, I just want to give a quick backstory on my mental health journey. So when I was younger, I didn't know what mental health was. I didn't know what anxiety was or any of that stuff was. I just assumed that I was overreacting a lot and I kept it all kind of bottled up. And I didn't feel comfortable speaking to friends and family because of three main points. I think the first one being that I didn't want to worry them. Number two, I was always worried that if I told someone that they might go and tell someone else, and then they would tell someone else, and then the dominoes start to fall, and it was always a huge worry for me, like, could I trust them? For the people that I did trust, was there a guarantee that they wouldn't accidentally slip it out in conversation one day? That being said, that is just my personal experience. If you can talk to a friend or family, then that is super terrific. Yahoo! And number three is just I didn't want to burden them. I didn't want to put my worries and my troubles onto them. So I did keep a lot of stuff in when I was younger. Imagine that you're trying to push a football underwater and you were trying to push it down and keep that pressure on, and then all of a sudden it will slip under and it will bob to the surface, and you're like, oh no, come back here, down we get. That was kind of like my mental health journey throughout my teenage years. And it got to a point where I was like, something needs to change and I need to speak to someone, a counsellor. One of the things that I love about Mynurva is that all of their counsellors are professional and it's completely confidential. Like, you don't even need to get a referral from your GP. So you don't have to wait months and months for an appointment to see a counsellor. You can make appointment for the next day. You can even make appointment on the same day. And what's more is that you can choose a time and a place that's convenient for you. And yeah, that includes weekends and evenings too. I mean, if that's not a winner, I don't know what is. So you have full control over when you want to speak to someone. And I think that's awesome. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I like that. There's no one here, but I'm nodding. But it does not stop there. Oh no, my friend. No, because it is a video call, you can do it from the comfort of your own home. Yeah! And I love this idea because when I looked into counselling, I firstly had to find someone that was local to me. And then once I found that person, I had all of this anxiety about where to go, how to get there. Was it going to be easy to park? Is someone going to see me that I know walking in? It's like, it was just all of this extra anxiety on top of a very overwhelming experience. And then I had to account for all of the travel time, like getting there and back. So I think in the end I had to block out like an hour and a half of my day just so I could fit it all in. In the first session, like I said, I had a lot of anxiety getting there, and then once you get there, you got to go into this strange building, into a strange room with a complete stranger, essentially opening up about your inner thoughts, and that can be really scary and terrifying to do. So why not do it from the comfort of your own home? Or you could even do it in a familiar place to you, like your office at work or in your car. Because I feel like doing it in your own environment, you will just automatically relax a little bit, especially when you're doing something as big and overwhelming as counselling can be for some people. And I just think that's brilliant. What a great idea. Double thumbs up, bonus points, love it. So the counsellors at Mynurva are not only qualified professionals who guarantee complete confidentiality, but they also cover many areas of mental health, like depression, anxiety, stress, grief, eating disorders, panic attacks. I mean, the list kind of goes on. Now, I thoroughly and wholeheartedly believe that when you go and see a counsellor, the first session should be for free, because it gives you a chance to see if you connect with the counsellor and if they connect with you. That is so important. So Mynurva have kindly given you lovely, lovely people the first session for free. How cool is that? All you need to do is enter the code KATE101 and voila, you'll have the first online video session for absolutely nothing. you're welcome. This code is only valid for 6 weeks starting from today, so make sure you book it before it expires. And if you wanted to book further sessions after this, then you actually receive a discount if you book multiple sessions, which is great. You save a bit of money. Love that. Love that. Again, no one here. I'm talking to myself. Maybe I need counselling. So how does this whole thing work? You need either a phone, a tablet or a laptop and good internet connection, obviously. You will get given a unique key before the session starts that only you and your counsellor will have, which will allow you to access the online video room. And this unique key will only work once for that session, and then you will be giving another one if you have another session, so on and so forth. They don't even keep any records of what has been said during the session, so again, it is completely confidential and secure. This is only valid for people living inside the UK and for people aged 18 or over, and each session is 50 minutes long. If you have any more questions, then I will leave their website linked below. Go and check it out. Now, I used to think that going to see a counsellor meant that I was weak and that I had been defeated, but the strength that it takes to go and sort out counselling is certainly not a weakness. Never ever feel embarrassed about needing help. You should feel proud that you are taking steps in the right direction to not only change your mental health, but ultimately change your life. Without counselling, I would not be able to talk so openly about mental health or about my condition. I would still be a closed book, shut tight. I would still be trying to push that football underwater. If you couldn't tell, I'm quite passionate about this. Mental health is just so important to keep on top of. So if you feel like you need help, I cannot recommend counselling enough. Just talking to someone relieves the burden that are on your shoulders. Like, the weight that I felt for years started to lift, and it does take a while. It took me a good year and a half, and even now I go back to counselling, and I'm not ashamed to say that. Counselling can really help, and these guys have got it all figured out. Like, comfort of your own home. They're qualified professionals. It's all confidential. You get the first session for free. Use code KATE101, link in the description. So I'm really honoured to be able to work with this incredible company. So thank you very much, Mynurva, again for sponsoring this video. Let me know if you guys like this video. Drop a comment down below, give it a big thumbs up, and subscribe if you wanna, because I make a variety of videos on mental health, on cystic fibrosis. I make some comedy skits. Just subscribe if you wanna, and I will see you in the next one.